Zane. Welcome back to Altcoin Disrupt. Guys, today I'll be having a look at Golem. Create, compute, and earn. The Golem Network fosters a global group of creators building ambitious software solutions that will shape the technological landscape of the future generations by accessing computing resource across the platform. So this is what really interests me in Golem. So we're going to be having an in-depth look into Golem, and I really am going to enjoy it because based on my research, I was really excited to just make this video. I couldn't wait. So Golem is a system for decentralized management of computing power in the cloud, guys. So the developer also prefers to simply as an Airbnb for computer power. User of the network can allocate free computing power to users who need it and are paid for this with the currency, with the Golem currency, the GNT. And we're going to be having a look at that as well. We'll be having a look at the Golem cryptocurrency, as I'm really fascinated by this, and I really like to learn some more about it. The cryptocurrency itself, that is. I've done a lot of research about like Golem itself, the decentralization system, the software. I've learned a bit about it, but I want to focus more on the coin a little bit later in this video. Right now it sits at 58 cents, US cents, and how huge supply. I mean, wow. That's 1 billion exact. 1 billion exact, So Golem was introduced in 2015 actually, so it's been around for over 5 years. Decentralized service for the provision of computing power on the internet. In this sense, Golem developers understand it has a network supercomputer whose power can be accessed by users worldwide at any time without being dependent on third parties or companies. Now, with regards to the topic of cryptocurrency, guys, Golem puts the cart before the horse. So to speak, the decisive commercial value in Golem Network is the computing power. The currency called GNT is merely the medium of payment and exchange. So I hope you guys understood that, right? The currency itself is merely the medium of payment and exchange. There's a whole lot more going on behind the background, in systems and places that we can't understand. But the developers have put this in place, so it makes the system easier to use. So the basic idea of trading resources in a network is like a free market is by no means new. For years, systems existed that regulate, for example, the heating and building by having the individual components requested power and negotiate with their peers in the market economy. Now, Golem extend this concept to the entire internet with the traded resource computing power. So how does it work? Now, participants in the Golem network are initially the requesters, right? Users need computing power for an application, right? Now, the requesters receive the request computing power from the provider. These are network participants from the private individuals with a PC to data center with the supercomputer. Now, whose computers are not working at full capacity and can therefore provide computing power, Golem arranges the computing power to requesters and pay the providers in its own currency. Fascinating. Now, here's something that I want to get out the way. Based on my research that I was doing, the shortened name for this cryptocurrency was GNT. However, on CoinMarketCap, I've noticed that it's GLM. But for more details on GMT to migrate to GLM. So there is a migration going on. So I just wanted to clear this up. If I do refer to it as GNT, what I really mean is GLM, because there's a migration from GNT to GLM. So I do apologize if it's a little bit confusing, but it's not a big deal. It really isn't. So let's continue. So technically, Golem is based on the Ethereum blockchain, in which the agreements on computing time and payments are asserted as smart contracts. Now, I'm gonna do it again. So sorry for this. GLM. Oh, I got it right. I got it right. So GLM acts as though tokens can take on the character of symbolic currency. They act as a means of payment, but in a sense, they're only a meta currency based on the Ethereum blockchain. So they're not mined and exist only as a mean of payments based on the smart contract. In this sense, the Golem network only provides the mediation traffic for mediating computing capacity with no payment transaction with a currency of its own. Full potential opportunities, right? It goes further, guys. It goes further. So Golem does not appear thus as cryptocurrencies in the actual sense, but uses a foreign blockchain as a base for its own payments transaction. Nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, GLM is traded as a cryptocurrency, has enjoyed spectacular gains for a long time. As a platform, Golem is still a very early developer in very early development stage, guys. So as many cryptocurrencies, I can actually say, because you look at Ethereum. Do you honestly think that 5 years, 10 years from now, Ethereum will still be the same? Ethereum will constantly keep on evolving. And that's actually good because there's a lot of cryptocurrencies coming out these days that say they've got like, they can transact 1,000 transactions per second, while Ethereum is probably between, what is it, between 12 and 15. Some people say it's more, some people say it's less. It gets a bit confusing. But more computing power is always good for users, because I can't explain to you the amount of time where I've needed more computing power and I simply haven't got it. So develop faster, better, and more freely. So the Golem Network, through its cutting-edge architecture, lets developers create ambitious projects without constraints, enabling users to perform them at top speed. Creative freedom lives here. Profit from idle computer power. So if your computer is wasting a lot of power that you're not really using, provide your unused computing capacity to those who need it and get paid in GLM. The Golem Network settlement layer is built on top of Ethereum layer 2, allowing for cheaper transactions. That's key. That's key. I quite like that. To be honest. So these are some of the things that it gets into, and these are some of the things I really did find interesting. I really wanted to dive into these things because when I'm doing my research, you come across some things that really like makes you think outside of the box. And I like the way our Golem is making me think outside of the box, like providing idle computing power to others who need it. Who'd ever thought of something like that? So guys, let me just explain to you a little bit about the migration that's going on. So migrate your GNT to the new ERC20 GLM token. Step-by-step guide and a migration option. And this is a very important article, guys. I think everyone should check this out. Especially if you own GNT tokens, you can get them migrated to the new ERC Ethereum 20 tokens that are called GLM. So guys, if you go on CoinMarketCap, you go on Golem, you click on this post, you can easily get a video on not a video, an article on how to convert your tokens. This is good. This is really good. So I really enjoyed learning about this. Let's get that out of the way, right? I really enjoyed learning about this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about this as well. I talked about the extremely high supply, but the fact that it's only 58 US cents. So my question is always, do I think these cryptocurrencies will 100x? That's one of my biggest questions in most of my videos. But I also open myself up to new questions, because 100x is a huge asking. That's asking a lot of anything. That is asking a huge amount of anything. So I always consider, hold on a minute, what about 10x, 20x, 30x? Do I think a coin like this could 10x? Yeah, I think it's possible. You give it 5 years, I think a coin like this could be somewhere between 30x and 50x. But 100x is huge, considering that the supply is at 1 billion. You know, I'd say it wouldn't be easy for this coin to 100x. You know, it would not be easy at all. What are you looking at? You know, it's like it's an insane amount. It's too soon to say at this moment. But I can surely come back to this video in like 6 months and make another judgment. You know, see how wrong I was. But this is just my opinion. This is just my predictions. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been really fun, really entertaining. Subscribe if you enjoy this video. You gotta leave a like, leave a comment, and when you leave a comment, you can tell me what's the next coin you'd like me to research. I've made videos on many cryptocurrencies, but never forget that you can also make suggestions. I'm always looking for suggestions, and I'm always looking to recreate one of my current videos, because I make videos that sometimes go really well, and I make videos that don't go so well. And maybe I need to remake these videos to clarify some things, you know? And I'm always looking to do that to improve upon my work. Now, thank you for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.